I don't think I could pick an actual star tonight. I thought they were all 9 out of 10 out of 10. I thought we started on the front foot. I asked them to let's get at them a bit. They've got one or two quality players, haven't they? And we just limited them to a couple of opportunities, which would have been cruel. I mean, Paddy made 2 great saves. But he did say to me, last thing before I went out, I did say to him, if ever I need you to get a clean sheet, Paddy, it's tonight after the Wolves bloody debacle. And I couldn't see him getting beaten tonight. I thought it was the 2 saves he had to do. But they were the only, I thought second half, I thought we played them in the right areas and we kept them, the danger men away from goal as much as we could. I thought we defended Peltier. I never saw Peltier, that's how good he was. So there was a lot of pluses for me tonight and 2 good goals.
And really good to do it in front of a big home crowd as well.
Yeah.
The wrestling worked.
You've got to give. I was speaking to Salim Patel yesterday, and the incentive to bring your kid cheap and a night like tonight and what have you, and other incentives. It's great to have a crowd like that. It's an intimidating place, although I don't think it got as many free kicks tonight, if I'm honest. I don't think the crowd helped the ref. Swear the referee.
Lots of positive feeling all round as well, and heard the crowd chanting your name, asking you to give them a
Well,
wave,
I had to ask the crowd behind me when they were chanting rude names about me. Neil Warnock's a banker or whatever they said. I turned around to the Leeds fans behind. I said, "Is it the Leeds fans or is it the Blackpool fans that are chanting that?" But no, it's I mean, if you brought another manager in, then I can't see anybody getting any more out of a group of players than what they give me tonight. So I'm delighted tonight. I'm delighted for the fans as well, because I thought from the start of the game, the first minute, they were noisy, got behind us, and I thought it sort of made such a relief for the team. I thought they played with the freedom that they hadn't played with. It was almost like, well, let's show them, we can play. People like Tongo hadn't played for a long time, been out a few weeks, and to come in, he was on his last legs when I brought him up. Norris, who and Green, in that area, they had to be dominant, and I thought they were super.
So 2-0, clean sheet, lots of positives. Will you be tempted to keep the same team for Blackburn?
Well, you are tempted to keep the same team when you're a manager, but you will have to have a look on Friday. One or two tired legs, really, and it's a whatever the word is. What is it? Conundrum. Thank you. I didn't want to say it wrong. Just what to do. You change it and it doesn't work out. You get battered. You keep it the same and you get battered. You can't win really as a manager. But we go there in a lot better spirits. I mean, the players all last week, since the weekend, have been not always apologising, but we should have had 9 points out of 3 games. Really. I mean, you think where that would put us? We shouldn't even be talking about anything negative. Quite simply, there weren't opportunities. I mean, tonight, we weren't 3 or 4-0 up. But then, if they score one of them goals, the crowd get a bit nervous, the players get a bit nervous, and we might end up losing it. So it's such on a knife edge, isn't it, football? But that's the Championship. The Championship's a toss of a coin at times. Sorry.
You say you won't be here if you're not in the Premier League next season. Does that mean you'll retire from football then?
No, I don't think so. No, I fancy... somebody said to me tonight downstairs in one of the other interviews about the way I am in the dugout, on the sidelines, and that's how I am. I do fancy helping a younger manager or something out, in between. I don't think there's much liaison between board of directors and managers. I think it's them and us, are you with me, type of thing. And I think there's opportunity for experience in some of them areas without me screaming at referees every 5 minutes or linesmen. So I'll still keep my hand in it and probably come out every January till May to keep a team up, like be a Red Adair of football.
You seem such a football man, it seems in your blood, it seems difficult to picture you being able to
It is. I won't be able to leave it. I mean, I've got quite a bit of media stuff to do as well, but I do enjoy the cut and thrust of that. It's just, a lot of managers have nothing else but football in their lives. I've got a fabulous family, a young wife and 2 great kids. I've got 2 older kids. And quite honestly, it didn't help me 300 miles away. It's not a coincidence that they've come up this week and they're at home tonight. I didn't really want them coming tonight in case things didn't go well. But I felt a lot better with the kids around me and chatting around me, so it's,
You must also still get a chance of making the play.
I do. I think we're good enough. Whether we're good enough in the playoffs, we've just got to hope Hull go up. But you see, you know, most teams they play, they batter, you know, so we haven't got to worry too much. I think you're as good as your forwards. Tonight, I thought the forwards did well tonight, and when you look at the bad performances, we haven't had players like Morris. We've never had a Morrison here since I've been here. You know, he's not even fit yet. He'll be a legend here in the next few years. The fans will love him to the bits and say, bloody hell, that's one of Warnock's signings. You know, and he will, because he works his hard, you know, for the team, and he can score goals. He's on the shoulders all the time, and you know, you look at McCormack, and Luke Varney tonight. You know, I mean, Varnes was he's a different player at the minute. The three in midfield, like I said, Tong hadn't played for a long time, but I thought he was brilliant today. He made us play, wanted us to play tonight. And in fairness, they let you play. Not let you play, but you can, you know, they're not up and at your other team, Blackpool. So I thought it was made to play and some decent stuff. And I thought young Sam, as I said, young Sam come through. He had a nervous half an hour, but he's a good player, isn't he, Ince? You know, every time he gets the ball, you're glad when he's past it, because you don't know what he's going to do. That'll be another problem for Paul, won't it, really? I mean, God, as a father, you don't want him to leave you, do you, really, there, in that team? Because I think if we had an Ince in our team or a Snodgrass, I think we'd be in top 3 now. Without a shadow of a doubt. That's my disappointment this year, not being able to get one of them players in, you know, like your Snodgrass. Because I thought when Jerome first come, we buzzed around, you know, we did well for 3 or 4 great games, and you know, we haven't really been able to replace him.
To hear you speak on Sunday, Neil, it sounded like it was all over, and yet here we are, 3 days on. And
I know, but that's,
you
know, that's how you guys are at times, and all. It's not easy. I mean, what can you say, really? I think it's the frustration of the last 10 years. I don't think it's just Neil Warnock. Unfortunately for me at the moment, there's only me to have a go at. so I'm quite easy to have a go at, aren't I?